Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to Mitch Bay. John in Wisconsin was asking about promotions and what are they? And he said he sees a lot of eBay YouTubers talk about promotions and how to use them, so on and so forth, right? How much they cost and things like that nature. But John's asking for a real basic, stripped down version of what a promotion is, and that's a really great inquiry because a lot of your more seasoned YouTubers who have eBay stores, they're so far advanced. I think they forget that not all of us are that advanced, right? We're just starting out, and things of that nature, right? I've only been doing this for 6 years, so let's get right down to it. So, what a promotion really is. A promotion is like, if you can think of a commercial for a product, right? If you think of Coke versus Pepsi, if Coca-Cola every month, every week, every day shows a commercial, that's a promotion, right? A commercial is a promotion is a commercial. They show a commercial, and they show a commercial, and they show a commercial, right? 3, 4 days in a row, every day of the year. They show a commercial. Pepsi tastes just as good, just as fancy, right? But they do not show commercials. They never show a commercial. If you walk by a store and you see a Pepsi, I know Pepsi, I'll drink that. That's how they get their own advertisement, right? You got to go to the store to see their product for Pepsi. But Coca-Cola, though, it's on your phone, it's on the TV, it's everywhere. They are constantly promoting their product. Now, my education background is in economics. So people always say, well, why did McDonald's and Coke and those big companies and Apple, why do they have commercials? Everybody knows who they are. Yes, everybody knows who they are, but they don't want you to forget that. That's why they do that. They want to remain in the top of your brain every time. When you want to drink, you go for Coke, right? You want any kind of cool product for any kind of phone, you go to Apple. That's why they do that. So it's the same way. So let's go into your eBay store now. If you think of it like the Coke, brand name versus your no name, okay? So like this here. I sell these on my store. These are replicas. They're small, They're really dinky, but they break apart just like the normal one would. And the reason why I'm not saying the word, because YouTube will go, oh my gosh, he's selling these online. No, I'm not. I'm selling the replicas. They're tiny. But anyway, because these are, now there are some other sellers too who sell these, there are. But because they are not really known, right? Who buys, these replicas are 1/12 the size, so people do, but they have to know where they are, right? So I would do a commercial, which is really a promotion. If you think of promotion like a commercial, so what does that do for me? If a guy named Larry and a guy named Joe is selling the same product I'm selling, the same product, right? But Jerry and Lo do not run commercials. They do not have promotions, right, on eBay. But I do run promotions on my thing here, right? This puts me at the top of the eBay list. So when you go looking for one of these, you're going to run into my product first. Why? Because like a commercial, I'm using this product here through promotions on eBay. I'm promoting my product to go to the top of the list. So when you open up and look for this, you'll see me first, right? You'll see my product first. So I'm paying for this to get the extra eyes on my product first, which should theoretically increase my sales. Okay, that's how that works. That's what a promotion really is. It's pushing your product. You got to pay for it, right? When Coke gets on TV running their commercials, it's not free, right? They're paying the TV company, whatever, the money to run those ads. Same thing here. But you are the company and you're promoting your product, which is your commercial. It puts you at the top of the list to have your product shown to everybody. That's kind of how that works, right? So there we go. Number 2 is this. This is an Apple Watch, okay? I'm not going to promote my Apple Watch. I'm not going to give eBay any more money than they need, because Apple promotes itself. There is a lot of competition on eBay, so I'm not going to spend my money and my time promoting my watch. I have rarely put an Apple product on eBay that hasn't sold within 4 to 5 days. They sell pretty quick, guys. So I don't worry about selling my Apple products. I never put them on any kind of promotion ever. So because they sell themselves. When I have Nike stuff, same way. I just don't do that. Some people do. They promote their products anyway. I don't. This guy here, no name, no brand name. It's actually it's unbranded. It's not. It doesn't have a brand name for the whoever makes it, right? But you know what it is when you look at it, right? It's a keychain version, so it's very cool. But it needs some help. I know it does. That's why I promote it. Now, part two, real quick. Here's this: promotions cost. Some promotions run you. Right now, eBay is averaging about 12%. They're asking for. They're telling you to promote your product at. So what does that mean? It means they're going to take 12% of your sale when you sell that product. To me, it's kind of high. Okay, this is my personal thing, right? So when I do a promotion like this, I put it at 4%. I just don't go high. Maybe I don't have as many sales as some guys who do 12%, but I'll save more money when I do make my sales, you know? So the selling rate is up to you. How much do you want to pay to promote or run your commercial for your product, right? That's all up to you. You can also do tests to see what works, you know, whatever, you know. It's just my personal experience. For me, eBay runs a little high. I always go down at least 4 or 5% to what they're recommending. I mean, if you're eBay, right, why not recommend as much as you can? Of course, that's a part of business, you know. People say, oh, that's a ripoff. That's not fair. No, it's just business, you know. You can buy it or not buy it. You can promote or not promote. You can promote at 12% or promote at 4%. It's your choice, you know. It's always your choice, right? So that's what I do. I'll promote a little lower than the usual. They say 12%. I go a little lower all the time. It's just my thing, you know. So that's what promotions are. Now you got to think on this very clearly, because you got to think about how much can you afford to give to eBay. Remember, guys, I'm not saying to rip off. I'm saying though, how much can you afford to give to eBay for your product, right? To sell. And that's what you really got to think about. Again, for Apple, I don't promote nothing. Apple pushes itself. It's easy. It's easy sell. This thing gonna sell easy for maybe 240, 245. I already know it already. It's easy. This thing here, I sell maybe one a day, you know, maybe two a day for two things. I promote lower, right? And number two, there's some pretty good competition for this thing, actually. It's more on there than I thought, you know, so it's okay, right? It all depends on what you want to do, you know? So that's the promotion thing, guys. If you think about a promotion like a commercial, and you're the business running the commercial, which is a promotion. That's all it is, guys, okay? And eBay does put promoted products first on the top of the list. Why? Because people tend to buy things they look at the first at the top of the list, right? Same thing when you run a Google ad. Same thing. Google ads go where? The top of the list, the first page. Same thing here, okay? I hope that helps you guys out. I hope I broke it down just good enough for you guys to understand what's going on, okay? Please subscribe, and please comment, and please like. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Bye-bye.